Attention college dropouts. If you dropped out of college, I am here to tell you it's not your fault. In today's video, I'm going to tell you why it's not your fault, whose fault it is, and what you can do about it. Hi, I'm Ryan Swayt, and I used to be a two-time college dropout, making just $12 an hour. Then I learned how to hack college and earned an entire bachelor's degree in 9 months flat. Subscribe to my channel and I'll show you how. All right, if you dropped out of college or if you've thought about dropping out, what I want to say is it's not your fault. This whole video, I want to give you some hope and show you why the odds are stacked against us to graduate. I want to jump over to my screen and show you some data, okay? Now, this data can be found at educationdata.org. This is a little graphic that describes that nearly 1/3 of all college freshmen drop out before their sophomore year. I'm going to keep scrolling through and show you some more data, okay? Right here, this shows us the percentage of college dropouts by age at enrollment. So when you enrolled, how old were you? And what are your chances of dropping out versus graduating? As you can see here, if you enroll in college at 18 years old, you've got a lot better chance. Okay. Reality is that most people don't do that. Most people enroll when they're a little bit older. If you're 20 to 23 years old when you enroll, 46.9% of people drop out of college that enroll at those ages. If your age is 24 to 29, you've got a 52.5% chance of dropping out. If you're 30 or older starting to go back to school, you've got more than a 40% chance of dropping out of college. And to make matters even worse, the average amount of time it takes to earn a college degree is not 4 years. It's actually between 5.5 and 8 years. So why? Why is college so much harder than high school? Because when you go to college, you realize the things you're learning are not harder to learn than the things you learned in high school. The actual curriculum is not that much more difficult, right? It's very, very similar. You're just learning more things, right? But colleges and universities are businesses, okay? This is not a public school system, K through 12, where the goal of the teacher is for every student to learn. That's not the goal here. Colleges and universities want to make money. End of story. And guess what? The longer we are enrolled in college, the more tuition we have to pay and the more money they make. End of story. And that's exactly what they want, right? They want us to be enrolled in school for a long time. Well, in order to keep us in school, they have to make us jump through hoops. We have to read textbooks, which, when's the last time you read a textbook to learn something outside of school? We have the entire internet at our disposal. We don't have to use textbooks to learn, right? But they're going to still make us read textbooks. They're going to make us do homework assignments and quizzes and follow study guides and lesson plans and do group projects and write all sorts of essays and all this stuff. It's because they want us to take a slower learning process so that we're in school longer. To actually learn how to do the things that we're being taught in college, it doesn't take us 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years to learn those things. We can learn those things much, much more quickly. But they want to keep us in school, right? So here is the alternative, because colleges and universities, like I said, they're businesses. They want our money. They will never help us. They'll never, by their own choice, try to help us graduate faster because we won't have to pay as much tuition, right? But there is a little underground secret that helps you graduate faster, and it's the ability to test out of your college courses instead of sitting in a classroom for 4 months, okay? So if you can pass one test per class, you can move on to the next class. It's that simple, right? So if it takes you 2 days to pass a test, you're literally done with a whole college course in 2 days. If it takes you a week, you're done in a week, okay? You don't have to be in a classroom for 4 months long. Now, this ability to test out of classes has been around for a really, really long time, decades, in fact, okay? But colleges don't advertise this because if we take this approach, we graduate faster and they don't make as much money. I developed a method called degree hacking. I tested out of all my classes. After dropping out of college twice, the traditional approach, right? Sitting in classrooms and reading textbooks. I tried that way twice, dropped out both times. I took a new approach, tested out of all my classes, and used all sorts of study hacks that allowed me to do it faster. If you'd like to learn my exact 3-step process that I used to earn an entire bachelor's degree in just 9 months, I'm going to leave a link down below in the description so that you can go and watch that 3-step training absolutely free, no strings attached. If you want to learn the process, and the reason I want to share it with you is because I want to help people. I've helped people earn college degrees faster, and you can be one of those people if you would like. Go watch the training for free. And yeah, I hope that the process of degree hacking and testing out of your classes saves you loads of time and tons of money. You can get into your dream job much cheaper, much faster by getting a degree a completely different way than what colleges and and universities are trying to force us into. They want our money. They want us to be enrolled for a long time. Don't bite. If you dropped out, it's not your fault. There is hope. There are better ways to earn college degrees that are much easier and faster. I hope this video has helped. I hope that you have a good understanding that you can graduate taking a different approach and that it's easier and faster and cheaper. If you like videos like this and you'd like to see lots of my tips and tricks and hacks for college, absolutely free, subscribe to the channel and you'll keep seeing videos just like this. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you in the next video.